Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
So digging in now, Danny Santana. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2, and you try to knock off that first home win.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Popped up. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Phil Hughes is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you know what's cool? We get a chance to talk to players, and talking with him the other day, he's going for his 100th win today. He's well aware of it. A lot of people are not. That's a big number, and he's excited about the opportunity to win his 100th game.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Trey.
In there for strike 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hughes ready with the 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now, he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. But most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here's Chris Davis now. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Hughes comes set. 0-1 on its way. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, and this is still a nothing. Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Tillman ready with a 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth, foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Down go the Here's
Leading
Jonathan
off for the
Scope
Orioles,
now.
second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting sixth.
I'm focusing on the shortstop. I love the fact he's got a cannon for an arm. He can bobble the ball and still have the ability to throw a guy out. His arm's that strong.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit back up the middle. Polanco is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher John Ryan.
Standing in
Murphy.
now, John Ryan Murphy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Third inning, no score to this point.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the
Here now is
Orioles,
Asdrubal Cabrera,
the shortstop.
batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Past history with Phil Hughes, 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting left fielder.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Into the box now, Trey Mancini.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Popped high in the air. Park is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Danny
Stepping in now,
Santana.
Danny Santana.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Miguel Sano. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left.
Leading up
Into the box, Mark Trumbo.
Right fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2 from Hughes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column that says 2 hits, you're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Park is there, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Byung-Ho Park. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Machado is there for it. And the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off for the Orioles.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Little dribbler down the line. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, the shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hughes gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a dive. Hey now.
Leading off
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy.
John Ryan Murphy.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eduardo
Escobar standing in. On the ground up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Danny
in
Santana.
Now, Danny Santana. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Smoke toward the hole, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving.
Third baseman Miguel Sano.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, left fielder Eddie.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. 1-1, here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1, here it is. On the ground to the left side. Machado has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Twins wind. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Pedro Alvarez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball right side. Escobar on the grass, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty.
Leading off for Minnesota, first baseman.
In now, Byung-Ho Park. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
John Ryan Murphy started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back, and we still have no score.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Adam Jones.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2 from Hughes. And another foul ball. Again a 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Murphy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in now as Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Here comes Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. Ryan Presley is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In now, Trey Mancini swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Twins.
Leading off for the Twins,
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Eduardo Escobar.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Zach Britton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's Byron Buxton now. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Chris Tillman earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Phil Hughes takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.